This is a devotion for Holy Thursday, or Maundy, M-A-U-N-D-Y, Maundy Thursday, which begins from Henri Nouwen's writing with a selection from John 13, verses 4 through 5 and verse 15. Jesus removed his outer garments and, taking a towel, wrapped it around his waist. He then poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel he was wearing. He said, "I've given you an example so that you may copy what I have done to you." Just before the events of that evening, Jesus, in the Gospel of John, washed the feet of his disciples. He also offered his body and blood as food and drink in the Lord's Supper. These two acts together are an expression of the fullness of his love. For Jesus said in the Gospel of John, Jesus, having loved those who were his in the world, loved them to the end. So Jesus commands us to do the same. After washing the feet, he says, "I've given you an example to copy." When he gives them the food and drink, "Do this in remembrance of me." In these ways, he's revealing the perfect love of God in this world. This is total self-giving. God wants our love to be as full, as radical, and as complete as Jesus showed. And no area is short of being cleansed. In this way, we all become one body and one spirit. Nouwen goes on to say that the heart of Christ was spoken clearly. The Father of Christ put everything into Christ's hands. Everything came from God, and like Christ, returns to God. It's as if Jesus was saying, "I want you to be with me. I want you to have a full share in my life. I want you to belong to me as much as I belong to my Father. I want to wash you completely clean." And Henri Nouwen responds, "Lord, you stand up and invite me to the table. As we are eating, you take the bread and bless it and break it and give it to me. Take and eat," you say, "this is my body given for you." Then you take a cup and you give thanks, you hand it to me, saying, "This is my blood, the blood of the new covenant poured out for you." And Christ pours out his own self. "Oh Lord, how can I ever go anywhere else but to you?" The prayer. Please pray with me. Almighty everlasting God, on the evening before he suffered, your beloved Son entrusted to the church the sacrifice of a new and eternal covenant that was founded on the banquet, founded on his love. Grant that this mystery may come to us in the fullness of life and love in all that we do. We ask this through Jesus Christ. Amen.